This tutorial will show you how to set up groups for a course and then grade those groups automatically. So for example, if you're giving an assignment or an exercise that has 4 members in the group, you set them up first, open up the assignment for each of the groups, right? You only have to do that once, so that when you grade, you only grade one submission. One person submits their file, and then it automatically puts that same grade and the same feedback for each of the students. You don't have to do it individually. So the first thing we need to do is click on groups. And when you click on groups, you can now create sets of groups. And I'm going to click new group set. And then if you already had groups in there, which you wouldn't, you would then go there and select them here. However, we're going to create from scratch. So what you're going to do is click, just scroll down. These are all the students in a course. You would click the plus sign, and you would give your first group a name. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it as new group 1, but you can always change the name of that particular group. Then you go to the first student that you want to add, and you say new group 1. Go to the other student you want to add, put them in a group. So once you have all your groups named, you can now add your students to various different groups. You could then move these people around. So if you wanted to move a student from one group to another, just assign them to another group, and they'll move up and down. Okay, now don't forget to click save. So you now have a set called new group set, and of course you should name it properly. Now this is how you would use it. So somewhere in your content area, let's say I'll just put it here, or inside a module or folder, you would click the plus sign, create, and then you want to create an assignment. Okay, this doesn't work with tests, it's an assignment. Now, give the assignment a proper name. I'll just leave it the way it is here. And then you would click plus, add text, instructions here. And if you wanted to add, let's say, a file for the assignment, just click the paper clip, attach, go to your wherever the file is and attach that file. So let's say I want this file. Okay, save it. You can add a rubric a file here if you wanted to separately. I'm going to save this. So this actually is my assignment now. Okay, this is the assignment, set of instructions, and any documents you might have. Now over on the right hand side, you will click on assignment settings, the settings wheel or the cog. Set up your date. Now do not prohibit late submissions. Okay, so if the due date is that date, it doesn't matter. You're going to keep an eye on that anyways. Okay, so scroll down. Make sure you set up all these different settings, and you're going to go down here, add your limits, whatever you have to, and your rubric if you have to, but assign to groups. So I'm going to go to groups. Where it says custom here, I'm going to assign it to my new group set 1. Okay. Now it's hidden, of course, because we just started this, but it wouldn't be hidden. So if I wanted to assign it to this set of groups that I created, e-learning build groups, I would click here and would automatically assign that assignment to, in my case, 8 groups. Okay, so I'm just going to save, and you know that everyone will have access to that assignment, and you know that when they submit, when the student goes in to submit, that only one designated member of the team will be able to submit, and when they do, that's it. You would then go to Gradebook, okay, and by the way, don't forget to unhide it or make it visible for students, right? I'm just going to leave it that way because this is a live class. But when you go to Gradebook, this is the beauty of it. Okay, so I just created a new assignment here. Okay, I'll just go to one that we already did. Click on it, and you would see not student names anymore. You would see group names. Now it doesn't matter. You don't have to do this several different times, and you'll get your originality report if you check that. You give a grade, and of course you can give feedback, right? And when you post that, it'll apply to every member of the group. It'll cut your feedback and grading time. I mean, you still spend time marking it, but it'll cut back your other time, the administrative time, considerably.